Hi, my name's Riker. I'm the cooking instructor for Troop 109. I'm going to teach you how to cook a foil or hobo dinner that will take care of requirement 2G for second class. Let's go over the ingredients that you'll need for this. You're going to need hash browns. Make sure they're cubed like this, not the string kind. You're going to need frozen corn, frozen peas, carrots, onion soup mix, ground hamburger meat, cabbage, and of course foil. First comes the foil. You're going to need 3 pieces of foil about this big. The third piece needs to be a little bit longer for the handle. Now let's get to the ingredients. First of all, if your patrol doesn't have one of these flexible cutting boards, then you should probably get them because they're lightweight and they work. First off is the cabbage. Cabbage doesn't really do anything to the flavor, but it protects the food from actually getting burnt from the foil. So what you're going to do is you find the base of a leaf like this, and you cut it like that, and you just peel it off. So it gives you a nice little cup. When you're done with the cabbage, you'll end up with 4 or 5 good cup-shaped pieces. Next comes the carrots. You're going to want to chop them pretty small because they take a little longer to cook than your potatoes and meat. And you're going to end up with a 4th cup of them. First comes the cabbage. You're going to want to take your biggest and best cup of cabbage and lay it on the foil like this. Then you're going to need 1 cup of the potatoes. Put it first. Next comes our vegetables. You're going to want a 1/4 cup of each vegetable. You already chopped the carrots, so they should already be in there. Just scoop them out. Alright, then our peas. And last, our corn. Alright. Now, what you're going to do is just take a little salt and pepper and season it. Some salt. Put a little pepper in there. Okay, you're going to need about ½ pound of ground hamburger that we will season with the onion soup and dip mix. You're not going to want to forget this mix because it adds the flavor to it. Doesn't really taste like onions a whole lot, but it makes it taste good. You're going to put about half the pack in to the meat. It's about half. Okay, so once you do that, we can just go ahead and mix it in by using the bag like this. Now let's add the meat. What you're going to want to do is just sort of crumble it into it so it cooks faster. Make sure that you get all the meat in there because you're going to want it. This looks like a lot of meat, but it'll cook down. Plus you're going to want the meat, and what's great is the meat's on top, so the juices are going to get down to the potatoes, make everything taste good. Alright, we're going to cover it back up with more cabbage till everything's pretty much covered. It's alright if things overlap. It's actually better. It'll keep everything in. Alright. Once you get this, you're going to do a 1/4 and then sort of tuck it underneath. And then take the opposite corner, tuck it underneath. And again, this corner, this one. What you want to do is compact this as tight as possible. Alright, for the second piece, you're going to want to flip it upside down like this and do it again. This way it keeps all the juices from running out. Don't be afraid to smush it. Okay, this step is really important. Make sure that the folded side is back on the bottom, so your meat's back on top, so the juices will run back down into the potatoes. Now, your last sheet of foil, again, needs to be the longest sheet, so you can make your handle. So, you just do it again, corner to corner, tuck it in. Alright, for your handle, it's really easy to make. You just fold these up. You sort of tuck them into each other and you squeeze. This way, it'll make getting them out of the fire much easier. You just poke a stick in there and you lift it up. And the handle also shows you which side's on top. So you'll always know that that's the part the meat's at. And there you have it, your hobo dinner. You'll cook this in the fire for about 30 minutes and you should end up with something that looks like this. Want 1 cup of potatoes at the bottom.